Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. And if you're new to this channel, yes, you're in the right place. Please make sure you like and subscribe to my channel so that if I post new videos, you can get notifications. So before I start, it's Nurses Week, and yes, it's Nurses Day. So I want to use this opportunity to say Happy International Nurses Day to every amazing nurse out there. So if you're a nurse watching this, I want to use this opportunity to celebrate all the hard work you're doing. We see you, we celebrate you, and yes, irrespective of the fact that whether you're new to this profession or you've been there for a while, you are doing amazingly well. So in the spirit of celebrating nurses this week, I decided to talk about this topic. Yes, I believe that everyone will find it very, very useful, whether you're new to the profession or you have been there for a while. I believe that we are learning every day, we are on learning too. So this is an opportunity to also reflect on your career journey and make better choices even as you grow in your career. So today I will be talking about 5 mistakes that I will never make again if I have the opportunity to restart my career all over again or going forward as a nurse. Yeah, so 5 mistakes I will never make. So when I talk about these things, I'm not saying that all those things I've done it. There are some that yes, I've experienced them firsthand in my journey as a nurse, and there are some that I have seen some of my colleagues done, and I feel like it has a lot of impact in your career growth as a nurse. And trust me, these tips is not only for nurses. I believe that every professional that really wants to grow in their career can also apply these principles to their professional growth. So yeah, I'll be talking about 5 mistakes I will never make as a nurse. So let's go. So the first mistake I will never make as a nurse is staying in a toxic place for too long. Yes, you heard me right. I believe that once you perceive that an environment is becoming too toxic for you, it is an indication that you have to probably talk to someone or get some help, or an indication to leave that environment. I have seen firsthand, I have experienced firsthand what toxic environment can do to you personally and even to your professional growth. A lot of times when you stay in a toxic environment for too long, you lose confidence in yourself. It tells on your self-esteem, and it can also put you into trouble. It can also hurt your career. So trust me, when you sense that somewhere is becoming too toxic, either you get help, and when you see that there is no help coming, like there is no improvement and the place is becoming too toxic for you, it's time to start looking at other areas. I know that the fear most nurses have moving from a toxic environment is the fear of the unknown, and it happens to everybody. You're feeling like, I don't want to move from vibrant to fire. And to be honest, every work environment has their peculiarities, but when a place becomes too toxic, then it is time to leave that place. Trust me, you're welcome. So the second mistake I will never make again as a nurse is not speaking up. A closed mouth is a what? Is a closed destiny, but that's even on the light side. But trust me, not speaking up can affect you and affect your career development as a nurse. So if you feel that something is not right, if you feel that something is going wrong, it is better to speak up quickly. And why should you speak up? You should speak up because if anything comes back to you, if anything goes wrong, the first question that will be asked is, who did you tell or who did you talk to? So it is always important to always speak up. If you're not comfortable with something, speak up, document it, write it down, make sure that there is a conversation, whether in writing has happened, so that this is to cover you and also help your professional growth. I've seen a lot of nurses get into trouble because they did not speak up. If something doesn't go well with you, please speak up. The third mistake I will never ever make again as a nurse is not exploring non-traditional paths in nursing. See, there are a lot of opportunities in nursing. Forget it. There's a lot of opportunities in nursing, and nursing does not only end in bedside. There's a lot of career growth or advancements that can happen to you as a nurse if you begin to think wide. And when I say think wide, I mean doing courses, exploring options that are not only limited to nursing. There are a lot of opportunities that can actually come to you as a nurse if you're open-minded. Have you heard of virtual nursing, digital nursing, and the likes? So if you really want to experience career growth as a nurse, you must begin to think wide. Do courses. It doesn't have to be in nursing. You can do tech courses, you can do courses that are related to data and stuff like that, so that when opportunities come, you can easily dive into it without flinching. So I remember sometimes last year when I had the opportunity to apply for a job that was like digital nursing, but the only reason why I couldn't apply for that job was because I did not have any skills that is tech related. So what do I mean? There are a lot of interesting areas or aspects in nursing that you can actually explore if you begin to think beyond the bedside. Let's go to the fourth mistake I will never make as a nurse, and that is not setting boundaries. This is actually very important. There's actually a very thin line between your career and your personal life. So it is very important to actually set boundaries in either in your workplace. And I've seen a lot of nurses not even having a good work-life balance because there's no boundary. Yes, it is good to be dependable. It is good to be very reliable at work, but you must also know where to draw the line. You must know when to say no. You must know when to speak up. You must know what your ethics allows you to do. These are certain boundaries. You must know what you can post, the kind of information that you can divulge as a nurse. So it is very important that you understand what you have opted into as a nurse, and you must learn to set boundaries, set healthy boundaries, know when to take a break, know when to rest, know when to go to work, know when to take up extra shifts, know when to divulge information, know when not to divulge information, know the kind of informations that you can actually divulge. And finally, last mistake I will be talking about that I will never make in my journey as a nurse, and you should never make in your journey as a nurse, is comparing your journey or comparing your nursing journey to others. Our paths are all different, and we will not always go through the same pathway. You must understand what you want, and I think the most important question you should always ask yourself as a nurse is, what do you want to do? What is your plan? What is your goal? What do you want to achieve? Because this is going to help you to make important career decisions. It is not everybody that will be a bedside nurse. It is not everybody that will do a particular course. It's not everybody that will do a particular specialty, and you shouldn't do something because everybody is doing it. You must understand what is peculiar to you, what is important to you, and the things that are important to you are the things that should guide your decisions in your career journey. So when people are doing certain things, when everybody's going, hey, you should first ask yourself, is going, hey, going to help me? What are my career goals as a nurse? And will going, hey, help me to achieve my career goals? If that will not help you to achieve your career goals, then you don't have to do it. So stop comparing yourself with others. Stop doing what every other person is doing, because it will not give you a sense of direction, and it will only make you feel more frustrated at the end of the day. And yeah, I hope you find this very useful, and I'm sure people that are not nurses will also pick 1 or 2 lessons from what I've just shared today. So if you think you found this useful, please like and share with your friends, and make sure you subscribe. And once again, I want to say happy International Nurses Day to every amazing nurse out there. You are doing a good job, and this is me saying I love you, and thanks for staying tuned to my channel. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.